Hi everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. So in the last video we learned countdown races and I showed you a couple different ways for your left hand to accompany the right hand melody. In today's video we'll continue to work on that a little bit, but I'll show you a couple new ways for your left hand to harmonize. And the song we're going to learn is You're My Sunshine. So let's take a look at the keyboard. Alright, before we start, let's just do a quick warm-up. We're just gonna play C, D, E, F, G with both hands. One note at a time. It's a C pentascale. Pentascale is just a 5-finger scale. And then let's try twice as fast. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. What I'm doing is staccato, which means the notes should be played very short and lightly. So try to keep everything light. We'll need that in You're My Sunshine. Alright, now let's try another warm-up with the left hand. We're just going to play a chord in the left hand. So C, E, G, C major chord. Okay, and let's just try that C major chord a few times. First, blocked style, so we'll just play all three together. If you have trouble doing that, you can just play the shell, play the bottom and top note. Don't worry about the middle note. And once you get comfortable with that, you can add the third finger. And also try some short note. And let's play a couple more chords in the left hand. Let's try the F chord, F, A, C. Remember, all three notes are sitting on the lines. So F, I'm just gonna try the same thing, blocked chords, very light and short. If you have trouble, just play F and C. Alright, now let's try one more, G chord. So we're just gonna move everything up a step from F, A, C to G, B, D. And remember, these three notes are sitting in the space. So let's try staccato with a G chord. Okay, or you could try just G and D. Keep everything light. Make sure your fingers are curved. Alright, once you get comfortable with these three chords, we're gonna try a different pattern for the chord. Instead of playing all three notes together, you're gonna play the bottom note first and then the top two notes together. So we're breaking it up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then go to the F chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and G chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and back to C. Okay, now let's get a little more fancy with this left hand pattern. We're going to add another 2 beats after the initial boom chick pattern. So after the boom chick, we're gonna rest for a beat and then play the top two notes one more time. So boom chick, rest, chick, boom chick, rest, chick, rest. So it's a 4-beat pattern, and remember, on the third beat we're not playing anything, we're resting. Okay, so that's C, C chord, rest, 1, 2, rest, 4, 1, 2, rest, 4. And then let's move on to the F chord, 1, 2, rest, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And G chord, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, make sure your thumb is standing up. 3, 4. Yeah, so one of the mistakes beginners usually often make, is the position of your thumb. If your thumb is too flat, it's gonna drag everything down, and it's gonna make your wrist too low. So you make sure your thumb stands up because it's already shorter than the other fingers. We don't want it to be even lower than the other fingers. So keep it standing up and tall, and that's gonna make it easier and more comfortable for your wrists. Okay, once you are comfortable with that, we're ready to play a little song. So we're gonna apply these couple types of left hand accompaniments to the song called You're My Sunshine. So let's first learn the melody. We're playing You're My Sunshine in the key of C major. If you look at the notes in the beginning, we have G, C, D, E. So it's kind of new for us. We've never done anything lower than middle C for the right hand. So what we're going to do is just to shift your hand to the left a few steps lower. We're going to start with your thumb on G. So G and third finger on C. C, D, E. Just for these two measures, we're going to stay lower. Okay, so again, G, C, D, E, E. And after that, from measure 3 to the end of the song, we're going to go back to the C, middle C position. So thumb is going to be on middle C for the rest of the time. Okay, and let's keep reading. E, D, E, C, C, and rest. C, D, E, F, 2. And we have a new note. The note on the second space, sitting in the second space, is an A. So F is in the first space and A is in the second space. And between the F and A is the line note G. We already know that one. Okay, so again from measure 5, C, D, E, F, 2, A, 2, rest, A, G, F, E, 2, 3, 4, rest, C, D, E, F, 2, A, 2, rest, A, G, F, E, 2, C, 2, 3, 4. Here we have a tie. The two C's between measure 12 and 13 are tied. So that means for measure 13, you're not going to play that C. You're just going to hold it for 2 beats. Okay, and then continue. C, D, E, 2, E, F, D, 2, D, E, C, 2, 3, 4. And once your right hand feels comfortable playing the melody, let's see what we can do with the left hand. So since we're in the key of C major, remember the 3 chords we just practiced? C, E, G, C chord, which is on scale degree 1 of the C major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C is scale degree 1. And then F is scale degree 4. So F chord, F, A, C is the 4 chord. And then scale degree 5, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is G. So G chord, G, B, D is the 5 chord. Right? So we already worked on these 3 chords earlier. Remember we did this version. We did the bottom note first and then top 2 notes together for all 3 chords. So when you put hands together, your left hand is going to play the bottom note on the first beat and the top 2 notes on the third beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this throughout. Okay, so let's give it a try from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. G, C, D, 1, 2. So make sure you practice that hands together slowly at first until you feel comfortable, and then gradually speed up. It will sound better once you can play it faster, like this. And notice that my right hand is kind of in a different articulation. I'm connecting the notes, sort of playing in the legato way, and the left hand is doing staccato. Alright, now let's look at the second version. If you remember, we're doing this 4-beat pattern. Boom, chick, rest, chick, boom, chick, rest, chick. Kind of like that. So we'll be doing that throughout the whole song. And the chord changes happen at the exactly same time. So you just need to get used to this different pattern and hand coordination. So let's try it from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Remember the third beat, we're not playing anything for 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 4, 2, rest, 4, 1, F, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, rest, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get ready for G. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and just finish on C. It's gonna sound really cool once you can play it faster. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can use this accompaniment pattern for almost anything you play. Anything that's kind of upbeat and folky. This is a very basic and nice way of accompanying the melody. Alright guys, that's how you play You Are My Sunshine. I hope you try both ways in the left hand, and it really helps you to improve your hand coordination. I'll see you next time.